Every Friday afternoon, students at Brookhaven High rushed toward the parking lot, excited to go home for the weekend. Ethan Carter watched from his classroom window, like he always did. He smiled whenever his classmates waved goodbye, but he never joined them. As soon as the last bus disappeared, Ethan quietly walked downstairs and entered the school basement, where a small room waited, with nothing more than a bed, a desk, and an old television. It had been his home for almost 12 years. Nobody questioned it anymore. Every teacher simply believed Ethan lived somewhere nearby and preferred staying late. Every new principal received the same mysterious instruction in a sealed envelope. Do not allow Ethan Carter to leave school grounds under any circumstances. No explanation, no signature, only those words. When Ethan was 6 years old, a police officer had brought him to Brookhaven Elementary and told the principal his parents would return soon. They never did. Years passed. Principals retired. Teachers transferred. Students graduated. Ethan grew from a little boy into a quiet 17-year-old. Yet no one ever came for him. Whenever he asked if he could leave the campus, every adult answered with the exact same sentence. "I'm sorry, Ethan. It's not safe." Not safe from what? No one would tell him. He stopped asking years ago until the new history teacher arrived. Her name was Olivia Bennett. And unlike everyone else, she noticed things. She noticed Ethan never carried a backpack home. She noticed he disappeared every Friday. She noticed the cafeteria workers quietly left extra meals near the basement stairs. One rainy evening, Olivia accidentally found the basement room. She froze when she saw Ethan reading beneath a tiny lamp. "You live here?" she whispered. Ethan looked embarrassed. "I guess you weren't supposed to see." Olivia demanded answers from the principal. Instead of answering, the principal handed her the same envelope. She opened it. Only one sentence. "If Ethan Carter leaves school, innocent people will die." Olivia laughed. "This has to be some kind of joke." "It isn't," the principal replied. "I don't believe this." Neither did the last three principals. That night, Olivia secretly helped Ethan climb over the school fence. For the first time in 12 years, Ethan stepped onto the sidewalk outside school. He looked up at the stars. There, brighter than I imagined. He smiled. It lasted exactly 23 seconds. Across town, traffic lights suddenly failed. A city bus crashed into an intersection. 5 people died. Olivia stared in horror as emergency sirens echoed across the city. The next morning, Ethan willingly returned to school before sunrise. Nobody blamed him. Nobody even mentioned the accident. Instead, the principal quietly locked the gate again. Olivia couldn't sleep. Coincidence, she told herself. It had to be. Weeks later, she tried again. This time, she drove Ethan 20 miles away. The moment they crossed the city limits, every hospital in Brookhaven lost power. Life support systems failed. 7 more people died. Olivia nearly crashed the car as she rushed Ethan back. The power returned the second he stepped onto school grounds. She broke down crying. "What are you?" Ethan lowered his eyes. "I don't know." Determined to uncover the truth, Olivia searched through dusty city archives. Buried inside newspapers from 18 years earlier was one article. "Government experiment ends in disaster." A laboratory outside Brookhaven had attempted to create children capable of manipulating probability itself. Only one child survived. Subject E17. The experiment accidentally linked his existence to the city's stability. The farther he traveled from Brookhaven, the more reality collapsed around him. His parents had volunteered for the experiment. They died trying to stop it. The government erased every record, except one. Ethan Carter. Olivia finally understood. He wasn't being imprisoned because he was dangerous. He was sacrificing his freedom to protect thousands of strangers. She returned to school in tears. "I'm so sorry." Ethan smiled gently. "It's okay. You've known all this time. I figured it out when I was 12. Why didn't you ever try escaping again?" Ethan looked out the classroom window, where children laughed on the football field because they deserve to go home, even if I never can. Years later, students remembered Ethan as the quiet senior who was always the last person left at school. After graduation, everyone celebrated, except Ethan. When the ceremony ended, he folded his cap, thanked every teacher one by one, then quietly walked back downstairs into the basement. No applause, no family, no home waiting. Just another year protecting people who would never know his name. And somewhere beneath Brookhaven High School, a single light still shines every Friday night, because one boy gave up his entire life so everyone else could live theirs.